Good morning, folks. Welcome back. I think today we are going to exit the house for just a bit and work on the outdoor garden in the back. I feel like doing some outdoor spacing. Um, so yeah, let's see what we get to. We're going to go with again kind of a Victorian Regency style garden, but only loosely. I'm not going to be incredibly careful about making sure that I match my references in any way or anything like that. So, um, I think I will pull up one in the other window just to sort of see Victoria Gardens. But yep, lots of topiary, grass, organic shapes. So I think let's start with a circle. We're going to say the total size of our garden is going to be 50 meters. Hey, unknown. Good to see you. Let's say 50. Sure. And I'm going to bring a person in as well just to double check our vibe. Just a standard human gen. I'll put him in the center. So that's going to be roughly the size of our garden. Not huge, but not tiny. Let's go to this guy, fill it, and let us poke faces, and control 2. Let's see. What that looks like. Not really doing it for, oh, do we need to do that way first? Yeah, okay. 1A inset. Let's keep it consistent. Shift R. Okay. Cool. Leave the center thing there. Control 2. Should we give me apply all? No, we're not going to do that. Undo. We'll just stay here. Think we'll do this again. Yeah. A. Shift bevel. That gives us something interesting. That's a different look than, not really what I was looking for, though. Let me get rid of that. Let's see if that'll help. We're in Lagville. Yep. Too many faces. Come on, Blender. Trying to get some interesting cuts that I'm not expecting is kind of the vibe. But I think that this subdiv surface that I still had on there and didn't realize it still had on there is causing a problem. So let's just nuke it. Bye-bye. Now A. Control Shift bevel. Like that. Oh, I have a GPU. Yeah, I'm running a 4090. Do I like that? Could go with that, but I don't know. Not feeling it yet. I want to do something weird like that, but let's just take this and see what happens if we... Can we do it with this anymore? Tissue, dual mesh, source quads. Tissue's broken, this new version, that's right. I gotta figure if we got a new one. Something I need to look for. We can see what we can do with mine then. Add a modifier, Geometry nodes. Dual mesh. Apply all tab. Oh, failed. Good here. Apply all tab. There we go. Oh yeah, that's cooler. That's what I was looking for. Something like that. And that gives us something fun. I love when you get weird geometry you weren't expecting. Now, you need some paths too. I wonder. Sort of like select random or every other, or how do we think we want to do this? This is a lot to select. I don't know. I'm just kind of trying to think through this right now, clearly. Do like these objects though. This would be a fun ring of topiary. Okay. That. Hey, Mew Mew. Okay, that could be fun. And then let's grab. I don't know. Just playing here. It's a little off. There we go. That feels better. They're going to be a little off, I think, but that's okay. Not exactly lined up. Do we like this? I feel like we may have been going too far down. Let me back up. Plane. S25, same size. 7. Here we go. Let's do this the other way. Let's try and make a neat shape this way. What we could do would be, let's see, random slice. Yeah. Cut amount. Let's just do 25. Okay. Turn it back on. That's not bad. Shortest is better. Okay. Let's start with something like that. Okay. And then we're going to mirror this object. Which way? I think this way. That gives us a very simple base. Unless we flip. That's kind of neat. That gives us a lot of cool stuff. Let's do that. I like this. Oh, I didn't want them raised. Well, that's fine. We can flatten it. We just got the bottom anyway. Cool. Apply all. Tab 3. Why do you always want to jump right to the end, dude? Chill out. Wait, just wait. There we go. P section. Cool. Getting weird here. I got selected. Can't even tell anymore. Are there like sub selections in here? Planes or slice? Yes. Oh, P clear parent. Okay. So that's the one I want. Good. Delete this one. Delete this one. Turn this one back on. Did I have? Oh, no. Ah, you bastard. Okay. Great. A. SC0. Select all. SC0. Emerge by distance. There. Screw you. Brute forcing it. Okay. So now we are back to just individuals. Good deal. We got a few weirdnesses, but not bad. I, individual, like that. Could be. Is it big enough? Or just make it bigger? Maybe just might make it bigger. That'll work too. Okay. 3, yes. Plus assign. We're just gonna call this beds. And we're gonna make this paths. Okay. Right. So if I go select paths, good. It worked. Okay. I think we want our paths a little wider than this. S 1.5. Just make our whole garden bigger. Which is fine. We can do that. Those feel like good sized paths now. I like it. Well, let's go ahead and save. Where are we? Oh, new 260413 gardens. It's all good, but we probably will put some form of a ground, like a building structure in here, but I'm not in a hurry to jump to that yet because I just want to see what we get. Let's just look at this now, and we're going to give it some weird fake textures just so we can see what we're doing better. We can make that kind of a path color. Cool. And beds can be green. And I like this. I like how there's one straight through this way and one straight through that way. Although we may even get rid of that here. We could. Let's play this a bit. I'm going to... Okay. Not keyframe. Oh, edit. That's why. Okay. Like, what's going on? There. There. We could just mirror it, but whatever. There. And there. And then 3. Get rid of that. And do we want to keep it as a separate selection? I don't think we do. I might just get rid of all that. There we go. 3, assign it. So we have a square of grass in the center. But our path got cut in half. Okay, so we need to fix that. Okay, tab K here. 1 K there. Being weird. AM distance 1. Join. Could not connect vertices? Why can't you connect these vertices? What are you talking about? K. What's going on? Is there anything weird going on here? I don't see anything weird. I'm gonna mirror it and mirror it and apply all again. And let's just see. The knife tool's gotten really strange for me lately. I don't want you to. There we go. Okay, whatever. Can I do it in parts? Yes. All right. Weird. And then, cool. Great. Mirror that way. Mirror that way. Apply all. Okay. So now, that was a little weird, but we got it. All this can go back to path. Okay. Now we're in good shape. So, how do I want to do this next? I think I want to create a little bit of a lip around most of these. Well, maybe not. No, I do. Okay, let's go to edit the beds again. Select beds. Now, I'm not going to select these ones. Let's just get rid of the small ones because they're going to make my life hell anyway. All the other ones should be okay for this. And then inset. Are we looking at how much did I go? 1/2 meter, just do 1/2 meter. And then select the outer. That's going to give us topiary, I think. Shift D, P section. Okay, cool. That's just that, right? Yes. A, E, 1. Right? That got a bottom still. Looks like it. Q. Sharpen. Yes. Okay. I didn't want one there. I'm just going to get rid of the center object. Oh, I have 2. Just delete. There we go. All righty. Okay. Save again. Now, I want to make it topiary. And I did pick up a modifier recently that I have not ever tried, but we can see if it'll work. I think I'm going to do it multiple times, though. Let's go grab topiary generator and willow. Willow seems neat. Okay. Willow. Just want to make sure it doesn't have a trunk. No branches. No trunk. Cool. Now, this, link, copy modifiers. Whoo, yeah. Let's get this out of the way. I'm just going to delete that one now. That creates a bunch of geo for us, but I think looking pretty good. We might adjust it now that we have it here. Size variations, cool. We don't need branches again. We don't need animation. We want to change our randomize just a little bit. Let's see. Up random offset of 0.2. Yeah, sure. Exponent 40, 30. No, doesn't matter. Still random. Okay. It feels very wild still. It's a little too wild for what we're looking for yet. Scatter on surface. Density. Makes it a little thicker. Cool. Block size 0.3. What does that do? That shrinks it in a little bit. Okay. 0.25. Better. Need more density though, don't we? Let's see, 50. Yeah, we're still seeing through it, aren't we? That sort of sucks. Turn branches back on. Let's save first. Is that better? Let's turn off wireframe too. Might be okay for what we need. You can still see through it, but that's all right. We don't need trunks, although let's just see. Trunks will increase it a lot, I think. Famous last words. Whew, yeah, no, we don't need trunks. We could put something there, but yeah. Okay. We has basic topiary then. Now, I need some flower beds, I think, on the inside of those. Let's come to here. Yes. We're going to select all of these. I think we're going to do it mirroring. Well, there's not too many. Okay. Cool. Alt X, grab that, that. Yep, cool. Got them selected. Now, gonna insert just a bit, not select outer, and add a vertex group. We're gonna call it, I don't know, plants, and then assign. If we fill that up, that will fill it with everything. I'm not sure we want to do that, but we now have a little bit of an inside of, yeah. It kind of avoids the edges of our topiary. Cool. First things first. I'm going to, I guess I'm going to apply this again. Cool. And let's just make sure that vertex group select. Yeah, we got it all. Cool. Okay. These. I'm just thinking how I want to do this. We don't want that. That. Inset just slightly. Cool. And plus assign grass. Okay. So we could fill that center one with grass right now, just to start thinking about what it's going to look like. Let's do that. Object is going to be that. I can even just separate that object out if I wanted to. This might be the easiest thing to do. Maybe we do that. It's kind of thinking. Rather than do it this way. P section. Make it its own object. Select that, which is, we're going to call it center grass. There we go. And biome scatter, open our biomes. It's thinking. Okay. And we want a grass. Optimized, not optimized. Which one we used last time? I don't remember. Let's just try optimize 5. See what it looks like. No, I hate it. I don't hate it, but I'm not going to do it. E4. Let's try that. Much better. Clearly much heavier too, but much better. We'll give it a basic material underneath that and then it'll be fine. There's our grass area there. Okay. Maybe I'll do the same for these. Hmm. All that P section tab, this, and just join it to that. Gives us grass there too. I'm into that. We're not in a superhero either, so we can take our time here. Think about what we're doing a little bit. I think I'm going to take. I'm just going to keep doing this in separate objects. I think it's just going to make my life easier. Materials, paths, select. P section, split it out. Come over here. Yeah, paths. Now that we've established what our shape is and we're not going to change it, we can leave them as separate objects. That's fine. All right, what's your question? I'll try to help. No. Paths. No, it's opposite. This is garden. I think you're right. No, that was paths. Oh, just because in edit mode, right? That's paths. Yeah, I'm right. Okay. Select our paths. And we're going to go with rock plane 1. And we're going to have to edit it a little bit probably, but that's okay too. 12 million objects. Yes, that's a problem. We can just get rid of the large rocks for one thing. Gone. Maybe we'll get rid of the medium rocks, but let's turn on medium first. Save. Just in case, turn on small. I'm not sure I know what you mean. I don't have any base drawing at all. I'm just free making it in Blender right now. Yeah, cow. Yeah, that'll work. So, I mean, you don't need a base drawing if you can visualize stuff in 3D. That's the trick. This is obviously going to be quite heavy, and I'm going to turn it off in just a sec. I just wanted to get it kind of stable to where I wanted it to be. It's thinking, it's thinking. And now we can at least tell it's thinking. Yeah, there are people who are modelers that model off of an existing drawing or concept. And then there are people like me who are 3D concept artists, and we just do it straight in the tool. So, you know, it's going to be up to you which way works better for you. Modelers don't need to always be super creative in the sense of knowing what they're going to put where. They just need to know the best way to make it and put it there. Often they do that better than I do. This has taken forever, which we knew it was going to, but let's let it go. I'm more into happy accidents and finding things and making something cool than I am making something accurate or even always well in the sense of good 3D geometry. It matters less to me. Yeah, you're thinking, come on. That's just, yep. That looks good. but we're gonna turn it off. We like it. The ground is gonna be fine. We don't need to worry more about the path right now, I don't think. I mean, that means so much stuff. That's making a 3D animation cartoon is you're gonna need to have a pretty good idea what you're trying to make, that's for sure. Um, you probably want a plan, whether it's a drawing or a document or something. Um, cool. Turn off small rocks. Cool. And we'll go ahead and just turn off the large rocks too, or medium. Mhm. I mean, and obviously it depends on, excuse me, what you're modeling. If you're doing two people talking in a room, yeah, probably not. If you're doing a whole sci-fi city, Coruscant style, yeah, you probably will want something. Okay, great. Back. Great. Okay. I'm just going to turn off our grass here too. Center grass. Just turn it off. Okay. Now, what are we thinking? We could put some fun things inside these spaces. Let's do that. I'm going to say 7. Take a look. So these 4 here, tab, face, poke face, 1. There we are. Okay. Now, Shift D, P section tab. Yeah. Shift S2. Or object, set origin to geometry. Come on. Right. Not really geometry there yet. That's just this dot, right? Yeah. Delete it. Come here. Why am I not selected? What if it's not turned on? Okay. Let's take this now. New collection. Hedges. Now let's just turn it off for right now so we can see what the heck we're looking at. Delete that. Okay. Tab 1. Come to there. Cool. Absolutely. Shift A, mesh, sphere, bring it up. Cool. And I guess we could actually just grab that again, couldn't we? Bring our willow in again. Cool. And this, link, copy modifiers. Get rid of the big one again. Now we have our small. Oh, he doesn't have a trunk though, does he? 1, Shift D, GZ. There we go. Now he does. There's a tree. I really like this tool because it's simple. Again, you can do stuff. It's I saw it and I was like, all right, I want it. Now let's scale that up. Take it up a bit. Tree. Cool. Then let's take it to this thing and mirror it that way and that way. Interesting that there's different sizes. Are they all? Should all be the same size. No, they're clearly not. Interesting. Let's come back to that and see why. Let's move our hops to the top. There we go. Now they are. Now they're mirroring everywhere. And because of that, they're slightly different too, which is better. Save. You could do the same. Now we'll make it a different tree. Shift D. GX. Cool. There we go. And there. Let's scale them up on this one here and go up a bit higher. Cool. I like our trees so far anyway. Now we could do, let's do it some more. Shift D, G. To there. And one more. Okay. Now every one of those should be different. And they should be lined up. Cool. Into that. Now, let me just keep doing more, I guess. At some point, might want to change what we're up to, but I don't want to do it that way. Tab, scale. Cool. And cool. It feels hard to find exact where the center is, but that feels kind of close enough. Okay. And I'm going to take all those. Where are we? All these spheres. New collection. Sphere trees. Okay. Let's turn our hedges back on, see what it looks like. Feels pretty good. Now, we can do some funky stuff too, theoretically, with this tool. Let's try it and see what happens. Let's turn off our hedges and come to this bad boy here. And great. Shift D, P section, tab, edit it, tab A, E3. Now, cool. Face, poke faces. 1. Now what happens? We take this and link copy modifiers. It gets weird. Undo. Okay. Tab A. Control A. Rotation. All transforms. Right? Object, set origin to geometry. Okay, now let's see what that does. No. Oh. Kill hops. No. On this one. Undo. Where you at? Let's just grab it again. We can do a different plant. This guy to this guy. Link copy modifiers. There we go. This whole thing going on because it's the whole thing. But get rid of that tab. Just going to turn these off for right now. Hey, Michael. Me love some garden too. Q, add modifier, wireframe it. Make it kind of heavier. Give it a trellis. And move it to the top. And then turn these back on. And get some funky. We don't need a trunk if we don't want it on this one. Kill branches. Kill trunk. And that gives us just funky topiary. Turn our hedges back on. Kind of like. Cool. Then we can take that object, mirror it on this thing again. And take our topiary generator and move our hops all the way up to the top. There we go. And we are still entirely non-destructive, which is funky for me. That's neat. I like those, though. Those are fun. The only thing we could do, again, let's turn off all of our topiary. And what happens if we subdivide it? Add a subdivision. Or just duplicate it. Subdiv above the wireframe. That'll make it interesting. We could just, because I don't necessarily want to take the base like that, 3, Shift E. There we go. Could do these two. Better. turn on our topiary again. Do we like having that? Let's see. Without it, with it. I don't know. Which way do we think we like better? I actually kind of do like that lower cage like that. That feels neat. Let's go with it. I do think that's fun. Trying not to like just barrel ahead too fast either. I kind of want to make sure we're doing we're obviously going at this point now, we're leaning into our symmetry. So I think we're going to safely say it's going to stay symmetrical. If it's going to stay symmetrical, let's come to this bad boy here. And W subdivide. Give me that. And set. Okay. Shift D, P section, come out, grab it, tab E6. I don't know. That seems a little still too blocky for me. Okay. Let's scale that in. That could be fun. E up like that. Yeah. Take that and this, link, copy modifiers. Okay. Clearly this one does not need a trunk. But that's fun. I am into that. And then down here, inset, not that much. Inset. So like, yeah, that. E. That would be huge. It doesn't have to be, that might actually be kind of cool. Solid. Plus, P section, kill it. Okay. Mirror it on, we'll go to keep mirroring to the center just cause any of these objects would work, but cool. Like it. Now tab E, join like that. And initially I was going to make it topiary, but it could be cool not to. Might be neat to keep that as like a solid arch. Indicate our entranceway. And Q sharpen. Cool. And maybe we techify it a little bit. Sure. That seems roughly square, which is really all we wanted. Turn off dynamic scale and I just like plate insets. It's like the weird way that he doesn't normally do this, but I just like it. So we're going to do it. insets, subdivisions of 2 or 3. 3 looks cool. Depth maximum of 0.2. See, that's too much. No, that looks all right. Mhm. Cool. And we're going to go with an inner margin of 0.025 just to make sure that it doesn't have a flat panel somewhere. That's neat. I am into that. Cool. And let's keep going. Again, I don't think I'm even going to try to finish this today. I want to take at least 2 days for these things so I can think about what I'm doing really carefully. um, under those trees, maybe that would be a good thing to do now. I want some flowers. Turn off hedges so I can see better. 3. So we just go this way. Those smaller trees. The big ones, maybe we'll do something different, but those smaller ones, maybe we can do different with these. Maybe we'll just do those 4. So we just do it this way. Alt X. Okay. Okay, we got all 4 of those selected. And again, just to keep our lives easier, we're going to go ahead and do it as a different object instead of trying to match everything to one object. There's no real reason to do it that way, but that's how we're going to do it. Clear it, grab that. Now, do I even have a flowery biome? I haven't looked in a long time. Let's see. Where are my biomes? I know I have another window somewhere. There it is. Okay. I just want flowers. I can obviously just do my own too, but polygon flower biomes. Yes, I do. Let's go the red, this one. To edit it. There's some trees and shit too, I think, that we don't want. Done. Yes. All right, fine. Flower biomes. What do we got? Trees going away. Bye. Shrubs. Let's just turn off all the rest of them. I don't want weeds. Are those shrubs my flowers? Those shrubs are my flowers. All right. Just to double check the grass. Yeah, I don't need grass. I don't need any of those. Delete. 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 But we are going to punch the shit out of this distribution on this one. Density, instances per meter, 5. No. 20. I don't want a pattern if there is one. No pattern. There we go. Probably don't need 20 now. Let's actually try 20, not 40. 20 seems pretty good. Turn back on our hedge. Flowers are a little low. So you know what? E.5. bring them up. Just bring it up a bit. That feels better to me. We have red floors in beds up half. Cool. Turn off hedges. Decide where else we want red flowers. I'm going to turn off Hop's mirroring on this now. No, not. I'm going to apply Hop's mirroring on it now. There we go. Let's do maybe the same red flowers on these ones. Don't really need both, but Shift D, P, section, come out, tab A, E 0.5, up, cool. Apply all, and join with that one. Flowers. So we have red flowers kind of going all the way around, all those things like that. I'm into that. Now, oh, we're definitely gonna do some different colors for sure. Absolutely. The next thing we're gonna do, I think these ones need to be, I don't know. They definitely need to be flower beds. Do you want them a different color flower bed, or do we want to let's just see. Cool. E.5 again. Apply our mirroring. We may have to change the materials on this, but that's the kind of thing we could do easy. Get rid of that. We will go with a different flower. Assign. And a biome of, I don't know. Which one do we want to try? Let's try 9. See what this looks like. It's always just a starting point. I'm going to get rid of the grass. And get rid of the grass. Yeah, we're going to have to get rid of the pattern too. But are there 2 different colors of flowers in here? Or just one? Looks like there's 2. There's an orange and a red. Let's get rid of our red. Just have our orange. Get rid of the pattern. And instances 30. 50. 50 feels good. We'll have to change the material on it, but that's fine. Cool. Bring our hedge back. Yes. Very nice. All right. So this bright green grass thing is just starting to get on my nerves just a tad. So let's just fix that while I'm looking at it. Just because I don't want to look at it anymore. Shaders. What do I got? Landscape. Dirt and AO grass. That should work. Here. Yeah, we want to reverse them though. This is grass where there is edge, otherwise dirt. We're going to change it around. Shading. All we need to do is just flip, I think. Let's look and see how we did this one. Yeah, mirror. If we go there. This one to here. This one to, no, to here. That should fix that. Yeah. Now we just got, again, it's a very flat texture, but we're going to cover it with stuff anyway, so it's fine. Doesn't matter. I make this one also. Dirt nail grass. Cool. I just got tired of the brightness. And our path might even do the same thing on our path. Yeah. Weirdly, I think we might. Because it'll go to rock anyway, and it'll be all dirt. So let's just see. We'll keep it separate just in case I want to be able to do it. Oh, here. That one doesn't even have, well, it does, yeah. Grass. Yeah, I already have stones on it. So as soon as stones go over, it'll be matter. I'm not showing them right now just because it's kind of bright, but it would take forever to load up the stones, but we covered them already. So, and as soon as an object is on top of that, it'll just make the terrain dirt underneath it. So that'll be fine. Looking all right. These, let's just come back out. We got it back into real view now. Turn off our hedges. And I'm going to actually turn off geoscatter just for a sec. Yeah, so we can see all that. These, I think all these can just be, get rid of that, and dirt nail grass. I did it separate a couple times, but whatever. The only reason I separated like that before was so I could just visually see. It's fine. Cool. And those are in there. And I'm going to grab those and those. And new collection to flower beds. Just so I'm going to get rid of that circle too. These are paths. This is what now? Nothing? Nothing. Let's just get rid of it. This is beds. Yeah. This is new collection topiary structures in case we make more. This is, we'll put those in topiary structures. Sure. Yeah, it's ambient occlusion. Um, Corner. Very straightforward. And topiary. I don't know what we're going to call them. There we go. Just kind of naming shit so I have it. New collection. Structures. There we go. And this one's going to be entry arch. And we're going to give it. Did Blender just crash on me? Whoo! Blender just crashed on me. Great. That hasn't happened in a while. I think I was saved reasonably close. Let's see. Open recent. Recover. Autosave. Gardens. Reasonably. Okay. Corner pylons. Structures. I call it wireframe topiary. And entry arch. Save again. Move it to new collection. Structures. And save again. Save early, save often with Blender, man. This, just while I'm thinking about it, there we go, sharpen. Save. Now, this thing, material, we want it to be not distressed hull, but maybe something kinda, I'm not sure how dirty we want it to be. I think we want it to be fairly clean. Let's see what plates and paint looks like. Just curious. Not that color, that's for sure. That's a little too rough. Sci-Fi panel. Yeah, for right now, sure. Get rid of paths on it. It doesn't need that. Tab A U Smart UV project unwrap. There we go. Okay. How Star Warsian. Speaking of Star Wars, I started watching the new Darth Maul cartoon this weekend. Quite liked it. It's pretty good. Feels very Blade Runner, which is never going to be a problem for me. Okay. That's cool. Definitely digging this. It's coming along nicely. I'm going to jump into something that's just tangentially different, but still, where are we at? Oh, I just got to get a new one. Okay, Blender. But yeah, the story was cool. Looked good. I was into it. Open. Noble Woman 1? Yes. Or Shuttle Landing Zone. How do I call it? Which one's newer? Noble Woman and Shuttle. There we go. That is the newest one. I want to go grab our shield. This thing. A bit bigger. Cool. Oh, it's on Disney Plus. Like all Disney Star Wars things, you know. But okay. Liking our shield. Um, the first 2 episodes are out now, so it's being released. So if you wanted to watch it and you wanted to wait till it was done, I don't know how many they're going to be, probably 6 or 8. And they're coming out one a week. But yeah, it's good. It's kind of it's typical Dave Filoni era stuff. It's mall post prequels, pre Rebels. I don't want to spoil anything, but him forming a criminal empire. Yeah, there we go. World. HDR Maker. I could just grab that same sky again. I kind of like that sky. Let's just do that. Append. Then I have to think of which one it was. World. Sky. Yeah. Now we get that blue. We get the funkiness. Definitely helps establish our space better. The edges are still a little weird, but you know, work in progress. That looks sweet. Okay. Exactly. I will leave off very inappropriate Disney racist comments now, but insert as needed, you know. Okay, shield's in. I just wanted to have it. Let's do some more fun stuff here. We can do an arch here. That would be cool into those from there. And I think these two make the most sense to have one. Let's turn off our hedges again. And I'm going to turn off our, leave our trees on, but flower beds on. Turn off the structures. Here. Now. Or do we have a mirror on this? We do, but it's all set. So cool. 7. Okay. KY. KY. There. KX. There. Oh, come on. KY. There we go. 3. E. E. 2. 3 rather, sorry. All right, I got to apply this now. Edge. Bridge edge loops. Oh, undo. Just these 3. Edge, bridge edge loops. Cuts. I should have done it the other way. Hey, there we go. Fine. O. GZ. It's kind of neat. The question again, do we topiary it or do we not? But plus. guess I didn't. P section tab. Okay, so we could just topiary it again. Turn our structures back on, turn our hedges back on. If we just take this and joined it with that, I kind of like that. Just keep it planty. I'm into that. But let's undo first. This, mirror it that way. Cool. And actually, no, let's just take it and Shift D, GX, no, GY. Sorry. There. Yeah. Join there. And then join that, or just join it or link it. Link, copy modifiers, just to give us more flexibility. Now we can put it in topiary structures too. Oh, but we lost our mirror. Because, yes. I didn't apply it. Well, we'll just apply it now. And here. There we go. That's better. Save. Whew, that's a harsh light without the other stuff now. That's coming cool. Other thing. I wonder. Well, we'll see. Like, I might put some flowers on that, but that might wait for next time. Let's turn scatter back on. And I'm going to come into geoscatter and grab our grass object. And I'm just going to turn grass back on too, so we can see where we're at. I am not going to turn the rocks back on because, whoo Lord. Okay. Definitely getting somewhere. Then we turn the shield back on. Which will soften our light way down. Yeah, it does. I'm just bring our person up. Looks like he's stuck in the ground. Let's turn off geoscatter again. Pretty good thus far. Save. Okay. I think those can go away, right? Oh yeah, no, those are the parts. We need to keep that. Okay. Turn off the shields again. Okay. We are cooking. I do think we want some kind of a, I don't know, gazebo in the center, probably. But we have all these external ones to fill still. And then we got to do our final pass on it. But we're doing all right. I'm not going to do too much more today, I don't think. I'm liking it though. I think the only other thing I want to do, let's come to our ground. I'm going to turn off our hedges again. Ground, tab, 2. No, I want the edges, just that. There we go. Did I get it right? No, looks like we had a weird one. Now, shift hide, just make sure. Now we got a couple of weird ones. Okay. That, cool. That, cool. Now we should have just a square, right? Yes, we do. All right. Shift D, P, section, tab. ES. I want to go up. It does not. Okay, cool. Now, I get rid of these pieces, faces. A, E3. Are they going the wrong direction? Yes, it is. So let's just check our face orientation. No, yeah, that's wrong. A, shift N. There we go. Now, E4. Cool. And then turn back on our hedges. And yeah, you guessed it. We're going to go this. And our hedge. Link copy modifiers. Cool. Outer wall. Just feel like that's going to help. And we'll figure out what we're going to do over here. I don't know yet. Turn off face orientation. No one's walking around the outer edge, and that's fine too. Although we could even do that if we wanted to. Do we? Maybe we do. Let's undo. Okay. So it's a path. Cool. Now, maybe make that the path instead. Yep. Alt E along normals. Oh. Actually, go away. Scale. E scale. There we go. Distance. Cool. Don't want the inner one. That's not right. Something's not doing right. Undo, undo, undo. Distance. Cool. There's nothing there. E scale. Okay. Undo. Come on, Seth. You got this. 2. There we go. That's better. E. Cool. Now this, let's just make sure we're still face orientation right. Shift N. There we go. E4. Okay. Yes. That's better. Now this and this can join. I'm going to go the other way though, just to make sure. That and this join. Cool. Now hedges back on. This link, copy modifiers. There we go. Now we have our hedge and we have an outer path around the outside too, which I like. And if we turn on our shield, make sure it's still big enough. It is. And again, we'll have to do something about our front. I don't know what yet, but this is deliberately a very intimate garden. The paths are not wide and we do not want them wide. So this is a family garden. So we're all right with that. Turn on geoscatter just to see what we got. Take a look. Cool. It's coming along nicely. We will be in a good place. And I think we're going to call it for today now, so I can give this a little bit of a think, figure out exactly what we want to do to make it kind of pop as super cool for the future. I'm liking where we're at so far. I have no real reservations or things that are niggling at me, so we are in good place. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. Hopefully I will see you again tomorrow when we finish up this scene. I don't think it's going to take more than tomorrow. Take care. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you later.